Hello everyone, welcome to Porterfield Run Farm. Our website will open up at 8 p.m. on Thursday and close down at 8 p.m. on Friday, and then deliveries will start at around 1 p.m. on Saturday. I know that there's a little bit of moisture down in the Gulf of Mexico that might make it this way, but I think for how far away that is, it's too hard to tell the track, so I don't see any issue at this point in time making deliveries. Also, it's nice to be back at the full production on salad. It's been a while on that one after our folly this summer of having all that heat and destroying the plants as far as them turning bitter. But we also do have the chicken for sale as well. That is the Cornish Cross whole broiler that was pasture raised here on our farm. Everybody that's purchased them so far has been really enjoying them, so I encourage y'all to give it a shot if you haven't already. All right, now let's go see what's growing. All right. Have more salad growing up through here. Salad, salad, salad. Salad everywhere. Looks like we have a little bit of kale growing through there. Still have a little bit of arugula growing right through there. This is what was underneath these covers. And the spinach there, you can kind of see why we haven't had a whole lot recently. So even with the insect netting, the bugs still got in there and did some damage to it. And there, I believe, is some of the scarlet kale that has been harvested off of. New transplants all through here. And then spinach is trying to grow up through here. So maybe that'll work out. Time will tell, I suppose. And I believe these right down here are carrots. Germination is looking pretty good so far. And they're looking pretty good as far as growing so far. Yeah, some more lettuce transplants in through there. Let's see here. And as you noticed, we installed the plastic on the tunnel. We have another tunnel that is going to be on the way. It is another Gothic tunnel like this, however it's 16 feet wide as opposed to this one being 14 feet wide. So there's a possibility that could give us just about another bed in each particular block. So it could potentially give us 3 more beds to grow in over the winter, compared to this one, obviously. But that has shipped out of Tennessee from Farmer's Friend, the other tunnel. I expect that to arrive in Roanoke sometime tomorrow, which would be Thursday. So I think I'm going to go ahead and plan on taking the truck and trailer to pick that up tomorrow. Alrighty, let's go down to the second garden. Appears we have a few beets through here, a few onions. The peppers, I think these will be pulled out here before too awful long. Cropped out. Haven't been producing a whole lot with this cooler weather we've had. And we also have the plastic on this tunnel, the round caterpillar tunnel. This year I went ahead and put 2 posts in. They do recommend this. I still have to do more work here. It's just up for right now. I figure before we have a wind event, I can come out here and tie more string onto these poles here, tying onto the plastic. But I had 1 post in, is what I've done traditionally and been fine. However, with all the wind we had this spring, what was it, 2 months of heavy wind basically? But this particular post here, as if I was using a single, it was almost completely vertical and getting ready to pull out of the ground. So I'm going to try as Farmer's Friend recommends this time, which is to use 2 posts instead of 1. We'll see how that works out. It's got to be better, because I do anticipate having high wind. Also anticipating a bad winter, hopefully not ice, but who knows what's going to happen with that. No reason, just my thoughts. I don't know what the Farmer's Almanac is calling for or anything, just my thoughts, because we've had it easy the past few past few winters. Alright, so more spinach through here. I'm not totally sure what this is. It looks like radish to me, but I could be completely wrong. Looks like it's planted kind of dense for radish. Might be turnip greens or something like that. mustard greens, some radish growing through here. Alright, let's sneak on down here. We were able to pull the sweet potatoes. We still haven't fixed the ground from where we disturbed it. We got a pretty good harvest off of this bed. It was, I believe it was 14 or 19 plants. I cannot remember the exact number of sweet potato slips that were planted. And we came out with about 90 pounds of potatoes, sweet potatoes. They're actually in the basement curing now. We're going to talk about that more. We might have a little bit for sale, might not. It's going to be a little bit tough to sell them because the sizes and shapes vary so much. If we did it by pound online, I'm afraid y'all might not be happy with what we decide to put in the bags for you. So if you could, make some comments about that and let us know what you think, if that's a big deal to you, or just you're just looking for some sweet potato pie and it doesn't really matter. Also, we would like to try and see how they taste first, as we have never grown them before. A big success compared to the other white potatoes we tried to grow up at the Back to Eden garden. It was not looking too good up there. I doubt I'm going to take y'all up there today. There's just really nothing happening up there at this point in time. We got some turnip greens through here. I believe these are going to be for sale as turnip greens. She was saying, Anna was saying that the root is not developing very well, but the greens look great. I mean, there's always the occasional bug bite, but they look really good compared to what we've been able to accomplish in the past, is trying to sell the root. So we might have, I'm pretty sure we're going to have those on the website for sale this week as well. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's more broccolini through there. But I have been mistaken. Again, Anna's been taking care of most of that this year as far as the planting map, which has been nice on my end to be able to focus on other things. So I'm not as knowledgeable this year as I was the past 2 years. But who knows, maybe next year things will be a little better as far as my knowledge base. Now let's get out of the tunnel here. Walk down through here where we have pulled onions in the past, but as you can see, the sweet potatoes did a number on them. We tried to keep them out, so it really made it to where a lot of these onions weren't super salvageable, but salvageable to sell. We got, as you notice, we were able to sell some of them, but not all of them. And then the carrots through here, once again, I'm not going to pull these covers off. It takes just too much time for just showing y'all a quick little update here. And golly, look at how big those leaves on that Siberian kale is getting. Quite big. I imagine it's going to have to be cropped out here as well. Well guys, thank you all so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.